back again, everybody. Got some couple things going to do here to the car. Finally got in my my new pulley. It is a 3.5 instead of the 3.3 we were running. We're going to try to cut down the boost a little bit, but the setup we got from these guys, ZPE, they have a pulley setup that actually you can just unbolt. You don't have to take the whole pulley off, keyway and all that stuff. You just take the bolts off. They offer all the grip tech, all the nice stuff. So you don't have to crank your pulley down too much. But instead of taking off everything, you just take off the bolts. And hopefully I can get it in there. Problem with these brackets, there's no room to get these things on and off the pulleys. So I'll loosen up these studs, take off the belt. See if I can get this off without this. If not, I'll take a couple of the nuts off, slide this out a little bit. I still have to get that one. Lost that thing. Who knows where. But I'm going to swap that out right now. And make sure we have everything good. Got an alignment scheduled tomorrow around 10. I got to drive about 15-20 miles to get to the place that has the alignment with the rack that's in the ground low enough so I can just drive up on it. And then put a few miles on this thing, take it to see Dr. Bill, and then we'll see how it does. Alright guys, probably the easiest pulley swap setup I think that I've seen. I don't know any easier. ZPE, I think they're in Cali. They make, it's a two-piece setup, so you have the hub and the pulley. It's hollow on the outside, on the inside main, with the whole hub setup. And then all you do is undo the 6 Allen bolts, and then it comes right off the hub. So instead of having to shimmy off the keyway and everything off of here, it even cleared this easily because all you do is take it off of right here and then it just comes right off. So that pulley swap, super simple. And luckily for me, I didn't even have to change the belt. I do have 2 spare belts. I have one a little bit bigger than the one I have, plus a backup for this one as well, because I thought I might need a little bit bigger pulley. I'm sorry, a little bit bigger belt, but I don't. It ended up working out just fine. So just snugged it up. You don't have to make it too tight because all these have the grip tech in it, so you don't have to worry about slipping. But yeah, so 333 saw us 26 pounds on the dyno, I believe 25 pounds of boost. So we're going to tame it down a little bit. It was 25 pounds and I think 11 degrees of timing at the top when I raced, the last time I raced, last fall. That was the last time I ran this thing out on the street. I ended up lifting the heads. The ARP studs just didn't hold. We saw more boost on the street than we saw on the dyno, which is one of those things. It sucks for me, but it was one of those things where the new supercharger, the G4, nobody knew. Nobody ran it yet. We didn't know what it's going to do. So it put too much boost out. Lifted the head, scorched the block, scorched the head. Mike Fry, out on the west side of Phoenix, he does some incredible weld pouring. It's unreal what he does. But he fixed the head for me, and then Arnar did the sleeves, the Darton sleeves, and then Owen down in Sierra Vista, well, Wichita City, at Hawk Speed and Custom. He did the assembly on the motor, and then now all we gotta do is get it down to Dr. Bill. So I have an alignment tomorrow, which is Thursday, around 10 o'clock, all about in Queen Creek where I used to live, because they have an in-ground alignment rack. So because the car's so low, I want to make sure that we clear it to get it up on the rack. So we'll get this thing back out there. Trying to put some miles on today to get, make sure it's all good. Get it over to Dr. Bill to get the final tune on it. I can get into a little bit of this. It's the old tune. It's a pretty similar motor. I mean, it's still 376, stock displacement and everything. Just want to make sure that put a few miles on before I get too crazy on it. Cruising down the freeway here. AC ripping, sun blaring, shining on my shit. Temperature's looking good. My ATs are hot, of course. Lambda, chill. So, coolant's staying really good right now with this kind of heat. Oil temp's good, and obviously I'm not pounding on it, and it's not super hot right now. It's like 94. It's at 93 on here, but it's like 93, 94 outside. So I'm on my way right now to go get the alignment done. They've done good work out there, but they have an in-ground lift that you can get the car on. Since that's stupid low, we end up using that. So we'll go get this thing aligned and see how much better it drives. Everything seemed to be checking out so far. Did probably 50-60 miles in the car yesterday. Not driving it today, driving my truck. And actually I got to go get gonna get detailed, cleaned, ceramic coated. I won a bet. It's been over a year since I won this bet. I was told I couldn't beat a 800 horsepower Subaru when I had my my 3.6 pulley on that thing, the same thing I ran the quarter mile with. And turned out just fine. Ended up winning a ceramic coating and get it detailed as well. So what I did was I waited till I got the newer truck, newer to me. I had the old F-150, the 05, and then I ended up picking up a 2012 EcoBoost a couple months ago. And this thing I actually really like. Already got a programmer on it, running some more power tunes, at a tow tune, economy, and then a performance. It really opens these EcoBoosts up. High miles, 140,000 miles. Not scared though. And most high mileage trucks don't really bother me. High mileage cars, if you have an idea of where they come from and you can do your own maintenance, keep track of all your mileage, take care of the oil, which on these things I guess is key. I already power flushed the transmission in my garage. Went through like 18 quarts flushing that thing. And then oil change and change the diff fluid. So taking care of all that stuff, I'm not too worried about the miles on this thing, but I dig it. It pulls so much better than my V8 did. I had the old 5.4 Triton. This thing gets after it. Barely stepping on the gas and you're going 2,000 RPM and the boost kicking in, taking care of all the torque. So really like it. So I'm going to go get this thing detailed right now. Vet is good. I'm going to go try to put some more miles on it, maybe tonight. It's pretty hot today, but the next couple days is going to be in the high 90s and like high 60s at night. So I'll probably do a couple night cruises, get some more miles on it, and then get scheduled then to go see Bill and get that final tune. Take care.